three. The prophase itself divided to three subphases according to the based on events, right? Now, what are the main changes takes place in three phases? Condensation of chromosome. That means chromatin to chromosome appearance. Then centrioles moving towards their respective poles and start producing some microtubules called aster rays. Yeah, microtubules will later develop into a spindle apparatus. Then the disappearance of nuclear membrane. All these things are happens in the prophase 1. Right? Yesterday we have discussed about this. Now today we are going to discuss about the metaphase, anaphase, telophase and cytokinesis. So now let us start. Now metaphase. Now before going to start the metaphase, we need to understand the chromosome structure again. The chromosome always appear in a form that is called centromere along with the chromatid. This is the chromosome. But after replication, what will happen? Yes, anybody?
Sir, extra chromatids will grow.
Extra chromatid will develop on the chromosome. That indicates the doubling of DNA. Now, if you understand this concept, it will better understand the whole concept of cell division. Right? So this is the chromosome. Now, मेटाफेज में जो हम क्रोमोसोम लेंगे वो कौन सा लेंगे? ये वाला लेंगे कि ये बी वाला लेंगे? कौन सा लेंगे?
सर बी वाला।
B वाला.
ये वाला लेंगे. क्यों? Because whatever the metaphase is taking place, that is after replication only. So after replication, the chromosome always appear in these two forms, right? Right. So let us start. What will happen in the metaphase? At the end of prophase 1, at the end of prophase, the chromosome just completely condensed and they developed a chromatin structure on their centromere. That means पूरी chromatin condensed हो गई और pure chromosome directly visible है. At the end of light microscope, we can easily observe these chromosomes with the light microscope. But to study the microscope, to study the chromosome structure, the metaphase is the best phase. Right? Now, what will happen in the metaphase? This metaphase again divided into two phases. That is phase A, metaphase A and metaphase B. Now, what is this? In the metaphase A, the chromosome moves towards center of the cell and they start center of the cell, and in the B, that is metaphase B, the chromosome settle down in the center and the centromeres, that means we can say kinetochore, attach with spindle fiber. These are the two things happens. The first, the chromosome will come into the center and then the spindle apparatus attach with the kinetochore or centromere. just we'll see these events in the diagrammatic manner so that it will be better understand. We'll take a just one cell. Now we are taking a cell in which we'll take how many chromosomes? We'll take 2 pairs of chromosomes. That means 4 chromosomes, right? Sorry. Now, when the chromosome is just there, like if it is a centromere and it has a chromatids. Now this chromatid, this whole chromosome, if it is here, it will just moving to the center point. That means at the center of the cell, this is the center of the cell, we can say. At this position, this exactly on the center position, the chromosome just starts arrange themselves in a linear manner, right? So these are the chromosomes. We'll take 4 chromosomes on the center position. And we'll take chromatids. Now the shape of the chromosome may vary, but each chromosome has a pair. Now these are the chromosomes which are just present in the center. This particular area is called metaphase plate. It is called metaphase plate. That means all the chromosomes just come in the center region. Now we all know the centrioles are present towards their respective poles already, and they produce spindle fibers, right? These spindle fibers are just connected with the centromere. If it is a centriole, it just produce and it's connected with this fiber. Now this is a fiber. Now here these spindle fibers are 2 types. One is continuous and second one is discontinuous. Now difference, the continuous are attached with pole to pole, pole to pole, and these are pole to centromere. That means we'll take from here, this is the first, Now these are the discontinued spinal apparatus which are connected with the centromeres of chromosome from the pole. So these are the discontinuous. In between these, there are continuous spinal apparatus are there. Means they are just starting from the pole. They starting from one pole, and they continuously grown up, and they just attach with the next pole. So in the diagram in your notes, I have not mentioned about these, but you need to remind this. There are two types of spinal fibers are there. Some are continuous and some are discontinuous. Now there are two types of spinal apparatus are there, right? This one is continuous spinal fiber, and these are discontinuous spinal fiber. This is a centriole. This is the metaphase plate. Means at the completion of metaphase, all the chromosomes are just present metaphase plate, and all the chromosomes are attached with their centromeres. Now the attachment is how this attachment, if you see, attachment is just like this. This is the we all know the centromere is composed of two important structures, that is kinetochores. This is the kinetochore, and this is the chromatid. And this is the centromere. Means now the spinal apparatus are present over here like this. So this is an exact arrangement of what we can say the spinal apparatus. This is about the metaphase, and the metaphase is the ideal phase to study the structure of metaphase is an ideal phase to study the structure of chromosome. Right? So this is about the metaphase. Now we'll move to the next phase. What is next phase? Anaphase. Now what anaphase? Let us see the anaphase. The next phase is anaphase. Now anaphase, again two steps. The first, splitting of splitting of centromere and separation of sister chromatids the second event, movement of chromosomes towards their respective pole. These are the two events takes place in the anaphase. Now, how? Just take away two cells. Now we have to show the two things. One is splitting of centromere to separate the sister chromatids, and then the movement of chromosomes towards their respective poles. Now in the first case, first we need to understand the splitting of centromere. We all know the structure is just like this. Right? अभी हमने पढ़ा. तो splitting means nothing but यहाँ से स्पाइंडल apparatus attached है, जिसकी कॉन्ट्रैक्शन होने की वजह से एक टेंसाइल स्ट्रेंथ प्रोड्यूस होती है, जिसकी वजह से ये बीच का हिस्सा अलग हो जाता है और ये यहाँ से सेपरेट हो गए. Because of this, now the chromosomes just appear like this. So this is called the splitting of centromere and separation of sister chromatids. What is sister chromatids? These two are considered as sister chromatids. Right? These two are considered as sister chromatids. Means the chromatids present on the same chromosome, considered as sister chromatids. Now again we'll take the chromosomes here in the center position. I am just separating all the chromosomes here. Now if you see in the previous diagram, it was just condensed completely. Here now completely separated. The shape of the chromosomes vary. Now that is also most important, that shape of the chromosomes always different. Here the spindle centromeres are there. And the spindle apparatus already there. Now this time I am just showing discontinuous spindle apparatus. We no need to show the continuous one. Now in the center region, kinetochores are just separated so that the sister chromatids completely separated. This is the anaphase 1 we can see. Right? What happens here? Separation of sister chromatid due to splitting of centromere. So it happens. Now what will happen? In the second section, the movement of chromosome starts. That means the spindle apparatus, or we can say the spindle fibers, start contracting and relaxation. Because of the contraction of these spindle fibers, these 1, 2 and 3 and 4, these 4 chromosomes moving to this pole, and these 4 chromosomes moving to this south pole. So now the chromosomes are in 8 number. Before the anaphase, before the splitting of centromere, the chromosomes were only 4. Now the 8 chromosomes are there. Now out of these, the 4 chromosomes just moving, one is in north pole and remaining 4 is coming to the south pole, right? So this is called the movement of chromosomes. Now during the movement of chromosomes, the chromosomes appear in different shapes. So we'll take at different positions these chromosomes. The first we'll take here. Now this is centromere. Now if you see here, every chromosome has its own different shape. And we need to take the centriole here. Now just attach this. Now because of this contraction of the spinal apparatus, the chromosomes start moving their respective poles. This is called the anaphase. Now before this, all the chromosomes are in the center position. Now these 4 chromosomes just split. Now these chromosomes moving towards this pole, and these 4 chromosomes just moving towards the south pole. This is called the anaphase. So metaphase, the chromosome just appear in the center. The kinetochores of the chromosomes are attached to the, what we can say, the spindle apparatus. There are 2 types of spindle apparatus are there: continuous spindle and discontinuous spindle apparatus. And the center position of the cell called metaphase plate, where all the chromosomes are just arranged. And the metaphase is the ideal phase to study the structure of chromosome. Now in the anaphase, in the first phase of anaphase, the kinetochore splits and the sister chromatids get separated to become a extra pair of chromosome. Now earlier it was 2 pairs, now it was 4 pairs of chromosomes. Now then the spinal apparatus start contraction and they pull the chromosomes towards the respective pole. So this is called pulling of chromosome towards their respective pole due to the contraction of spindle fiber. Right? Now this is about what? Anaphase. Now we'll move to the next telophase. Now what will happen in the telophase? I hope all of you are getting.
Yes, sir.
Right. Now the telophase, what will happen? And once the anaphase overs, the chromosomes just reach their respective poles and start decondensation. Means जो क्रोमोसोम है अभी वो डीकंडेंस होके क्रोमैटिन का रूप ले लेगा. मतलब अभी क्रोमोसोम at the initial phase of telophase the chromosomes appears, but later on at the end of telophase the chromosome completely disappear and just appear in the form of chromatin. This is a cell. Now here in the beginning the chromosome just appear look like as a fine threads. There are 4 chromosomes per day. Later on what will happen? These chromosomes just converts into a thin chromatin filament. This is called a network-like structure. Now the genetic structure is again decondensed and it forms a chromatin network. Around this chromatin network, the nuclear membrane just appears. Now the cell has 2 nucleuses within it. So at the end of telophase, the cell has 2 nucleuses with equal number of DNA content and the equal number of chromosomes. Earlier in the parent cell, the chromosome number in the parent cell, we have taken in the beginning, the parent cell, the number of chromosome are 2 pairs, that equal to 4. Now in the both these 2 daughter cells, the 4 chromosomes only, right? So this is the telophase. So in the telophase, it is just opposite to the telophase. Events are just opposite to prophase. Prophase में क्या हुआ? Beginning of prophase, condensation of chromatin into chromosome started, right? Gradually the degeneration of nuclear membrane starts. These are the events. Now in the telophase, again these chromosomes are decondensed to form a chromatin and the nuclear membrane again reappear. So it is whatever the events takes place in the telophase are just opposite to the prophase because the events are just opposite to each other. Now at the end of telophase, the 2 nucleuses are just formed. Now this is the karyokinesis. Now karyokinesis खत्म हो गया. अब क्या होगा karyokinesis के बाद?
Cytokinesis.
Cytokinesis. Now cytokinesis, what will happen? Now here again,
Division of cytoplasm.
division of cytoplasm. But the cytokinesis is different in plant and animal cell. Why? Anybody can tell me? It is different.
Sir, because of cell wall is present.
Or a main reason?
Sir, because presence of cell walls.
Or a main reason?
Centriole is present in animal cell, not in plants.
Right. Centriole present in animal cell, not in plant cell. So the formation of spindle fibers takes place in the plant cell, but the division of cytoplasm is completely different from the plant cell. Now, यहाँ एक मैं नाम लिख रहा हूँ. Just identify this. क्या ये?
Golgi apparatus.
प्लांट सेल में इसको क्या कहते हैं?
Dictyosomes.
हाँ, very good. Dictyosomes. Right? So Golgi apparatus are commonly called as dictyosomes in the plant cell. The dictyosomes, that is the Golgi apparatus, play an important role, and the cytokinesis is called cell plate formation. Cell plate formation is the process in plant cell. Next, it is called centrifugal process. In animal cell, it is called centripetal process. So both are different. One is centrifugal, one is centripetal. Centripetal means what? Like this. From peripheral to the center. This is called centripetal. Centrifugal, from center to peripheral. This is called the difference in the cytokinesis. Cytokinesis process एनिमल सेल में यहां से स्टार्ट होता है और अंदर की तरफ जाता है. प्लांट सेल में यहां स्टार्ट होकर किस तरफ आता है? बाहर की तरफ. This is the centripetal and this is the centrifugal. Now, how does this takes place? We will discuss in the tomorrow's class. Right? So today we'll stop here only, and we'll discuss about the cytokinesis process both in plant cell and animal cell, along with the significance of mitosis in the tomorrow's class. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
I hope